The Rockets on their way to the locker room, looking to deliver a big win for the home crowd tonight. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And as teams are grinding through their schedules, let's see how it's going out east. You take a look at Brooklyn. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Williams, and it's Martin in at the power forward spot. And for the Rockets, Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Amen Thompson out there with Dylan Brooks, and it's Şengün in at the 5. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Now here's Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Williams. And Şengün throw it down.
Set him up, and Şengün executed the pick and roll to perfection.
Johnson on the wing. Green covering. Johnson passes to Russell. He takes it in. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Green. Thompson right side. Outside, Green. From 11 feet away. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I love seeing Green capitalize from that mid-range. These shots help get him into a groove.
Now Martin. Outside Russell. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Martin with the bucket.
Love the selfless approach from Russell. His teammates appreciate when he finds them uncovered.
And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Şengün against Claxton. Outside for Russell. Pass to Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Martin. Now Russell. Three-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. Van Vliet with it. Claxton picks him up. Here's Brooks. The kick out to Van Vliet. And stolen by Williams. Green against Johnson. Martin, the pass to Claxton. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Free throw good. Claxton. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Now here's Green. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Outside Russell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
I don't think Russell gets enough credit for what he brings to the table offensively. He can be the floor general and score at every level.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops him first. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting 2.
That free throw is good from Thompson. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game. I just love the ball movement.
Brooks outside. Pass to Green. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Green's got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Green's checked in for the Rockets. Now keeping you up to date on the top rookies this season defensively. Here are the leaders among first-year players in blocks. Fifth, Amin Thompson.
Blocking ability like his is very coveted in the league, and he shows no fear clashing at the rim against experienced finishers.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Russell. And he converts the layup. Russell's got 6.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Rockets trail by 6. And here's Van Vliet. He's scoreless. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Vliet navigates the contact.
Johnson passes to Russell. There's the screen by Johnson. And Russell, here we go. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And that one's good. Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Van Vliet, and it's all tied up.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Johnson on the wing. Claxton finds Johnson, takes it inside. And it's Brooks missing. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Clowney. Here's Johnson. Green covering. Basket's good. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Van Vliet against Russell. Van Vliet outside. And he makes it. Van Vliet's got 6.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
It's a tie game here in Houston, and we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn, coming off a win against the Hornets.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
They've got Tari Eason. Shepherd is out there with Whitmore. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Tate in at the three. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Pass to Shepherd. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Outside Johnson. And it's all from three-point range. Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done.
Shot clock at 6. And Şengün throw it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Brooklyn trailing. Here's Simmons. Still no points. Johnson passes to Martin. Outside Johnson. Pass to Simmons. Fires the three. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Not the shot you expect from Simmons. You can see why the D was so surprised.
Şengün with it. The floater. Clowney pulls it in. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Martin with the ball. Guarded now by Whitmore. Pass to Johnson. Here's Clowney. Now here's Sharp. Defended by Şengün. And that one's good. Sharp. Here's Shepherd. Şengün, a screen on Simmons. Here's Shepherd. Simmons defending. Outside Tate. Pass to Whitmore. Puts up a deep three. Kept alive by Houston. Şengün. And he banks in the layup. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now here's Martin. Whitmore defending. From deep, here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Shepherd. Şengün, a screen on Simmons. And here's Shepherd for three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Simmons. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Williams comes in for Johnson. Johnson, he's checked in for Clowney. And Russell is subbed in for Simmons. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Martin, the pass to Claxton. Outside, Williams. Outside for Russell. Stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
Out in the open. Van Vliet knows how to finish.
You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
There's a minute 17 left in the first half. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Back to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. And Houston making a change here. Adams is checked in. Houston in the lead. Outside, Green. Adams with a screen on Johnson. Oh, Green wanted those two.
A nice handle move there by Green.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Van Vliet against Russell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Russell's got 10 points in the game.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Rockets on top, leading by a point. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome to our 2K Sports Studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
When I look at Brooklyn, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the floor for the Nets, D'Angelo Russell is out there with Johnson. Then it's Williams, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Martin in at the power forward position.
This is Russell's game. He is an active and ready shooter off the catch.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Van Vliet double team. Shot clock at 5. They get the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets trail. Thompson in the post. Working on Williams. Brooks the pass to Thompson. Now here's Şengün. Second chance shot. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
It's scooped up. Williams from long range. Nice D from Thompson. For Houston, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Brooks finds Van Vliet. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Van Vliet's got 10.
No, that's the definition of a masterful use of a pick and roll. Van Vliet just picking the defense apart.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You take a look at the Rockets, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first.
I think for Houston, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right. Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Green. And here's Şengün. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And Brooklyn with possession here. And Richard, the former second overall pick in 2021. We all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
He can do it all on the court. Şengün putting together one heck of a performance.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. Claxton against Şengün. Russell to pass to Williams. No good on the triple. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Pass to Şengün. Now Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Van Vliet double team. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Eason's checked in for Thompson. Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons comes in for Russell. Pass to Clowney. Van Vliet against Simmons. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. Simmons, what a find there.
Van Vliet finds Şengün. Green with the ball. Williams defending. Brooks. Williams grabs the board.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
There's 1:47 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And it falls all over the rim and in. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter. Rockets trail by 3. Van Vliet with it. He's got 10. Here's Şengün. The Rockets again can't hit.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Outside Simmons. Back to Williams. To the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Pass to Green. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Brooklyn leading by 5. Screen by Claxton. To the middle. Şengün with a steal. VanVleet against Simmons. Up top, Brooks. No made baskets yet. Brooklyn pulls it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Green. A deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Brooklyn out in front. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Rockets trail by 5. Tari Eason is out there with Jae'Sean Tate. Then it's Shepherd, then it's Cam Whitmore, and it's Şengün in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Tate finds Şengün. It's good.
Oh, sometimes you got to flex on him. That's what Şengün just did.
Now Johnson. Back to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. It's hauled in by Houston.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Outside Whitmore. Here's Shepherd. Simmons defending. To tie it up. Sharp grabs the miss. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 3-point lead. Pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Here's Sharp. Here's Wilson. He's covered by Tate. Here's Simmons. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Shepherd. Simmons defending. Now here's Şengün. And he makes the 8-footer.
That is where Şengün is best, around the hoop with great touch.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Houston making some changes. Green's checked in for Eason, and VanVleet is subbed in for Shepherd. Whitehead, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Russell comes in for Clowney. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Ooh, dancing with it. I see you, D'Angelo.
VanVleet scanning the floor. Green with a screen on Russell. Three-pointer, VanVleet sinks the tray. And this game is tied up now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Johnson passes to Whitehead. Outside Russell. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside, Green. Green, a screen. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And Houston, another three.
This is Van Vliet's calling card. He's actively looking to fire from deep.
Nets trail by 3. Left side, Simmons. Van Vliet against Russell. Pass to Wilson. This one for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Whitmore. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Houston making some changes. Brooks, he's checked in for Green. Thompson comes in for Tate. And Jalen Green subbed in for Whitmore. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Simmons. Martin comes in for Wilson. Williams is checked in for Johnson. And it's Johnson in for Whitehead.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
Thompson, a screen on Johnson. Here's Green. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Russell. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
An experienced player who is never shy. Russell, he owns the big moments.
Van Vliet misses.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brooks finds Van Vliet. Blocked! Outside Johnson. Out to the right wing. Double team on Russell. Over Van Vliet. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Russell's got 9 points here in the second half. Van Vliet against Russell. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Claxton a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Russell. Pass to Claxton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Brooks has got the ball here for Houston. It's a 3-point game. Here's Şengün. And it's good. And that one brings them within 1.
Huge points from Şengün, the big man from Turkey, stepping up.
Russell into the lane. Count it!
Oh, Mr. Ice in his veins himself. Fearless play from Russell. He doesn't let the stakes bother him at all.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And Houston has possession. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Three-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
These are the moments that Van Vliet loved, wanting to be that guy because he believes he is that guy.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Russell. Three-pointer. And buries it from deep. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's reveal our player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.